lake is clear like shining glass, atmosphere of grace and beauty, palms whispering and we can hear. Breeze love it, here we can tell. The colors of our skin is golden and shining. We're so far from tech and machines, our love.
7 women gave birth, one in silence. She bore a child whose eyes shone like wet stone. No cry left his lips. A god had entered a man. He would be named Baba the Brave.
2 others screamed as their babies were born with idols already strung around their necks, not by hand, but by invisible power. They would grow into Kyle and Odu, strange boys whispered to be marked by false gods. But 6 mothers died screaming as lightning struck them through the roof, leaving behind 6 orphaned infants, born in chaos. They would be called the Children of Thunder, and no one ever dared raise a hand against them.
The sea was calm, the sky honest. A lone ship danced across the water, carrying hope, purpose, and a family led by a strange religion. She was called Bridget Warrior, wife, mother, captain. From a land far beyond this cursed coast, she came with her husband and 3 daughters, not knowing thunder waited ahead.
When we reach the kingdom, can we train with real swords?
Only if you stop dropping your staff.
She'll drop the sword too, maybe on her foot.
Let her drop it. Pain is a fine teacher, but joy is a better one.
And the word is better than both.
What if they don't want us there? What if they think we're strange?
We're not strange. We're trained. But you're a little strange. Removing your locks make you look it.
Yes!
They'll see our hearts or our blades.
No, they will see the light, and if they don't, we will shine brighter.
Father, let our feet go where you send us, even if we don't know the ground.
Let our eyes look where you point them, even if we don't see the way. Let our hands hold to what you give, even if it feels like it's slipping. Let our breath rise in your name, even if the air grows thin. Let our hearts stay quiet before you, even if the storm is loud. Let our souls lean into your will, even if the waters rise. Let our hope anchor deep in you.
That came from nowhere.
Something is wrong. The waves. Get inside now. I need to see what is going on out there.
Father,
Get inside now.
the storm
I
is
need to see
fierce.
what is going
My
on out
children
there.
are afraid. But you are still God. The waves obey you. Speak, Lord, and let them be still. I have no strength left. I remember your word.
This is not an ordinary
You
storm.
said you would never leave us. So I cling to you, even as the boat breaks. Even if this is our last breath, let it be in faith, not fear. Cover my wife, shield my little ones.
My Lord, my God.
Stretch
my
out your
God.
hand, O Lord of heaven. Save this family you gave me. You alone are our anchor. You alone are our peace. Help us, Father. Help us now.
The stars were clear. The sea was calm. But heaven had already turned. They were not lost. They were being taken.
Their journey had a name. Their mission had a map. They were headed to a kingdom in need, one they had studied, prayed for, prepared to help. But not all callings go as planned. Sometimes the wind doesn't carry you to your purpose. Sometimes it crashes you into it. They were afraid, even the elders. Men who had buried sons and survived droughts now walked with trembling hands. Six clans, 6 infants. The oracles had not spoken clearly. They brought the babies, placed them at the base of the old God pillar. No words, no chants. Marked the baby's feet with blood. 1 stroke per child, a sign of surrender. But the pillar gave no answer. The smoke rose and then fell. Nothing changed. Confused and still afraid, they gathered the children again and turned to the sea. To live or to die, let fate decide. They had done what men could do.
So, if you ask why I save strangers, remember the day I stepped into the forbidden forest for you. That night the elders left you. Beneath thunder's cry, you were not mine. You were called unloved, unwanted, und still. I walked into the dark, not because I was sure, but because I know what it means to be thrown away. So, if you must ask why, ask yourself why I never let you burn.
I want to know how you got here and where was your destination before fate brought you here?
Long time ago, I was baptized, and my brothers and I had a mission to evangelize and bring more to the light. But we hated by the Dozer people. They were the custodian of the kingdom tradition and religion. They sent out of our land, into the angry ocean, and cast us into it. They returned to the shore, never to see us again. I alone survived and found this evil land.
The old man slept. The man who defied the gods, fathered the stormborn, and sheltered the sea daughters never woke again. The hut grew quiet. 6 sons, 2 girls, 1 empty mat. The thunder had lost its keeper.
He brought you in yesterday and said, "This is the day I have been waiting for," and told us to give this to you, that you should pray at his funeral in the ways of his God.
I used to pray before the water took everything.
We don't even know him, or this place, or if our God is still listening.
God, if you're there, I begged you when the waves came. I begged when Mama slipped under. I begged when Ada stopped crying. But you didn't come, so I stopped speaking. I stopped believing. But now, this man who I never met, he gave us a place. He believed in you. So, Hear me now. Let his soul rise like the morning tide. Let his spirit return home through this wind. Let him rest in peace that the sea could not give. For his kindness, for this breath I still have. Thank you to the man we didn't meet.
He died unknown to them, yet they carried him home. In that green place by the ocean, a prayer was born from a girl who had forgotten how to pray. The cross that drifted with him now stood still. The man they never knew became the first to be buried with a prayer.
They lives. Children of thunder lives. The man by the sea rescue all 6 of them. The prophecy will prevail. We shall all become their slaves.
Then we must finish what we started. Send the death again. This time, let none survive.
That book was more precious to him than breath. He wrapped it before sleep. You were still quiet when he died, but his last words were clear. Let them hold the word. Let them see fire again.
He said, "Give the book to them." Then he closed his eyes and never opened them again. He found them in the sea, carried them home, then just slept, and left us a book, not a blade, not a warning. A book?
We held it before, we believed, until the sea opened its mouth and swallowed our family. We prayed. My father did not stop praying, but still, the waves came, and no hand reached down.
Then maybe this is the hand now. Or maybe it's a memory, one that should have sunk with the ship. If it has no power, leave it. But if it does, you'll need it more than we ever could.
I don't know if I still believe it. I want to, but the sea took everything.
And yet, the book found its way back to your hands. Maybe God did not answer the waves, because this land needed you first.
If it speaks again, if there is anything left, let it speak through us. With storm or silence, let it words sound.
These people are superstitious. They Forest of Gods. My Forest of Gods.
The forest is not different. Nothing scary. If there is, we would know by now. One of these days. And the games are fat. I suggest we capture one.
The forest let them go?
Spirit walks with them. Their eyes are not the same.
They went in.
Are they still human?
The lake is clear like shining glass, atmosphere of grace and beauty, palms whispering and we can hear. Breeze love it, here we can tell. The colors of our skin is golden and shining. We're so far from tech and machines. Our laws are meant by ancestors, defended by oracles alive and strict. The powers beyond human compression, a dangerous silence that scare the bold. We are cleansed of the old best. We have magics in abundance. We can make and unmake. We're gods with death and appetite, a place where your history forget. Powers rise over powers,